as well. I think locally, at least this month we don't have concerts. Do we have any this month? Apart from maybe, you know, the Monopoly concert he announced, which is going to be in December. But at least, you know, the entire country has a lot of concerts.
Yeah, it is true.
The King Kong Live in City concert is happening 26th, that's for Fit for America.
Then 27th, David Lutalo also will be having his.
David Lutalo 27th.
Yes.
Rema is on 23rd.
Yes.
Just a few days this weekend, actually. I mean, there's a lot of them. But what actually makes a concert or an event successful out there is the million-dollar question. If you are to analyze, do you need the stakeholders at times? How do you bring the stakeholders on board and all that? That is the question. What makes a concert, I mean, or an event successful? We have had so many events that actually worked out in the region. Recently we did have Hot G, we did have JM Kennedy, we had Monopoly back then, setting that pace a little higher for other artists, getting that inspiration. You know, it's a lot. But the bottom line is there are certain things that are very, very iconic when actually you're putting up an event out there, be it a concert or any other ordinary event. But again, what stresses down there? What are the basics? Is it the numbers? Is it the content?
But of course, coming up with a concert, you need to have the content. You can't come up with something which doesn't have content.
That can't grab someone's attention, you know.
Yes.
So you can't come up with something and you expect me, Liz Honey, to go and attend when I know that I will get nothing out of that. I will gain nothing, you know.
Yes.
Because me putting my money there, I know at the end, me putting that money, I'm going to get something out of what I'm going to get from you. You see, because the money I worked for, of course, I work for something that I know at the end of the day that this thing that I worked for, I'm going to get something out of it. You see, so for us to have a successful concerts or successful shows and all that, we have a lot that we need to put in place. Because one, we have to have these influencers, by the way, because they have their own followers. Hassan, you have your own follower. I have my own follower. Mosh has his own follower, and a couple of other people. They have their own followers. So when you give that privilege to them, or you put them like in the front line, you know, to push with your concert or to advertise or to talk something about your concert, definitely you will get that number. But which is not some of us, we don't do that. You feel that no, I can't do it alone.
But again, can negative publicity sell?
It can sell.
Negatively.
It can sell.
Okay.
Because nowadays people are going after negativity.
Okay.
But that's what people are doing nowadays.
I think it depends.
It doesn't
The fastest way of passing information is negativity. So when you want pass information to the public very fast,
yes.
You know, when people start asking themselves that why, that question only why, it makes the news to move very, 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 very fast.
Okay.
So always when you're organizing a concert, think of something where they say start, something like that can make the information to sink into the public.
Okay.
It's very important. Then I think putting up a concert to me, there's a number of different, it has a different effort from different stakeholders.
Yes.
One is that I would like to say that it's not one person's effort. That's why you should know that if it was just a one-man show, you may not get the numbers, the number that maybe which you have been seeing on many occasions on different concerts.
Yes.
So it is a collective effort whereby if I'm having a concert, I call Hassan the Big Brother, Liz, as Liz has said, that people have different following. So the moment, you know, others may, like as I've been saying before, that everyone has an enemy. So you never know, my enemy may be Hassan's
Friend, yeah, fan.
Someone may not like me, but maybe in the lines of Hassan.
Yes, yes.
So the moment we'll come together, it will make us to get the numbers. So it is the collective effort that the concert is. That leads to the success of the concert.
Like collective effort of you know, all the stakeholders.
Yeah, there are so many things.
Yes.
Like you cannot ignore the blogger, you can't ignore the mainstream media, you can't ignore the karaoke guys, you can't ignore the musicians, you can't ignore the DJs. So it is a collective effort. But that's why some of these artists have been getting it wrong. They put some specific number of performers. At the end of the day, you find that Yeah, people turn up, but the whole arrangement when it comes to production is really a little bit poor.
Yes.
So I have a feeling that it's not good to specify the number of performers who are going to be on their concert. Yes, sometimes you may be running away from the expenses. Like recently we had Hodji had his concert. Many people were asking for money. Yet even Hodji had, you know, maybe literally it was a way of maybe giving a support. But at the end of the day, people were putting their hands for him. They wanted money.
But again, this is also another talking point. Okay, after you pulling the crowd out there, maybe for this artist, or let's say it's artist A who has put up a concert and all that. Yes, it's a collective effort. It's maybe a support you are giving out there, a brother to someone in the industry. Is it a bad idea also for such an entertainer or an artist to appreciate maybe DJ Moss for the good work done?
That's not a bad idea. It's something that comes out of like you feel like I need to appreciate so and so, you know, because someone to just come and support you like that, you never know, maybe that person might be even having show somewhere or concert somewhere and decide to leave that thing and just only concentrate into your concert or just coming to making sure that at least his appearance is there in your concert. Of course you have to appreciate, and of course that appreciation should come from that person, not now you the artist coming at, man, the crowd was there, you give me something. You see this thing? And that's what we always.
But what is wrong with that? Okay, what is wrong with that?
No. You think that you're coming to support me, then why are you asking for something?
No, one thing that I just want to say is that it's very important to come up with a team, because the team it helps you in organizing the whole event.
Yes.
So if you're having a team, that means that team, they're in the payroll, in a way that maybe if I'm having a mixtape party, I have some team who has a big brother, maybe leading, maybe connecting me to the MCs, maybe personally I'll get in touch with maybe the DJs because I'm a DJ. Then Liz, you get maybe in touch with the media guys, a journalist or any blogger. So we let me say we take different responsibilities to make sure we reach down to the people, the stakeholders, to make sure that the mixtape party works it works. So in that way, I'll have some, should I say, the executive committee.
So something like that is enclosed, like a committee. You must have an executive
committee that are going to be paid. Then the rest who are going to come, who have been influenced by Hassan the Big Brother, I think it's just a support that maybe you have given support someone. Next time when you organize yours, you also have your committee that you are going to put on payroll. After the concert, you know, this son so has been helping me in this and this, I have paid this much. So, but literally, look at the number of artists who came for Game Candy's show. That very day. One, if you are to pay now each and every entertainer on that particular concert, I think you will be negative. You will remain with nothing, and at the end of the day, it will lose meaning.
Now, this is
they will not see the impact of the concert on you.
This is where we always get it wrong. I think we have this bad idea everywhere. I see it has caused a lot of issues for artists within themselves. You see artists actually coming to support, and then at the end of the day, after such an event, people always have grudges here and there, fights here and there over money issues. And one, like you guys have said, as an artist, if you're coming up with an event, yes, people will always come to support you. The stakeholders will always come to support you. I've seen a lot of events that are supported by mainstream media. WESTNILE TV talks about the event free of charge. We talk about these events here without even getting paid, you know, or getting any payment to the accounts of the accounts of the station. Radio stations do advertise some of these events, not even getting any pennies. But now the bottom line is, as an organizer, as an artist, the headliner of this event, you need to have an executive, an enclosed one. You get, when you're having these meetings, you must always know that at least at the end of this event, so and so is getting paid, even if not that big amount of money.
Just for appreciation.
Yes, just for appreciation. And there are also these artists that always come to support. For them, they're looking at the mileage. They're not looking at the money aspect of it. For them, they want to promote themselves. Very many of them are always there. But again, there are also a circle of artists that are already established. They come for this support, and they expect at least,
You
even
give them
if
something.
transport,
Yes, transport.
even if transport alone, it always adds up.
But
I mean,
to me,
but again, we always get it wrong.
There's one thing an established artist will not even get a single money.
Sure.
Why? It doesn't mean that you already established, your brand is there, you can organize a concert and pull the crowd. Many others will support you. You can even make the money. So what is the meaning of paying me 400,000 when I'm already established, when you can make maybe 15 to 20 million if I organize my own concert? So these other ones who are not established, who don't have hope of organizing an event or even a concert,
At least they could even get
they
something.
can get some small transport and
Transport
they go back.
and they
Because
go
they
back.
don't have, right now they're not established, nobody knows them. They're
Sure.
not giving their support. So
Yet on the contrary, they are always the ones that are excited just because they perform on such an event.
Yes,
You see?
to me,
I think that
would have been better. Like for example, let's take a sample whatever of Jim Kennedy
Yes,
show,
yes,
where we had Fatty A. Fatty has the capacity to put up a concert. You get what I'm saying? Gomba bass. First of all, he has a very powerful crew. That's Gomba bass.
Yes.
So he has the capacity to put up a concert. So I don't think that it is wise for him to come and perform and then
also
put his hand that I need something.
I need something.
Reason being that we know most of the artists have already they already had their concert in Arua City here.
Yes, yes.
Now people were looking at. You remember when JMK had before JMK actually after Monopoly.
Yes, yes.
The immediate person we thought of was JM Kennedy.
JM Kennedy, yes.
But when JM Kennedy wanted to put up a concert, I remember Raga Python came in that he also put a concert on the same month.
Yes.
So JM Kennedy, okay, man, let me postpone it maybe next year, which was the other previous year, last year.
Yes.
But later on, he found there were other concerts, so he
had to push.
the other way around,
Yes,
King
yes.
Wida, blah blah blah.
Yes.
He said, no, let me wait for these guys first to go. So King Wida came in, Raga Python came in, and others, also the DJs, the KK Ras, they came up with their own mixtape party and so on.
Yes.
I mean, it was also sometimes good. Also, you have to study. I think good. Luckily now, a promoter came in and picked interest. He said, "Man, you know, I've been hearing so many guys have been having concerts here, and they are successful, but they have been underpaid. Me, I want us to agree.
Yes.
I give you this amount
of money. I take over. Is it okay with you?" So it's a deal. So
Yes.
after agreeing, they did that. So right now, this now we are now. My point is, James Kennedy has been hired.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? He has been hired. You came from your home, living your home, that has to come and support a brother who is in the music industry. But remember, the person who has hired him is not in the music industry.
Yes.
For him, he's a business minded, and he has come to make money.
Yes.
She has come to make money. Oh, I don't know who was that. So in the other way around, after the performances here, who are you going to contact that I need to be paid? When the person paid JMK the hell of money at once, and now he needs, she's maybe
now
trying to
making
recover
her
the
money
money.
back.
She's trying to recover the money.
But could that be the reason why they had their enclosed lineup of artists? Because I see the artists they wanted for that concert were already on the posters. I think they had their private, discussions with those artists.
To me, it is not good to disclose. Okay, you can have enclosed, as you have said, you can have your executive committee that you are going to run up and down, make sure the concert is success. But it's not good to come openly and say these are the people who are going to perform.
So was that a big mistake?
It is a mistake in a way that somebody is celebrating the music journey. You know what Jimmy did when he started? He's celebrating music journey.
Yes.
In his music journey, there are so many people who helped him to step up the game or to where he is. Though someone gives him maybe, let me say, a cup of water, he has helped him maybe. Maybe that particular time you were going to die or you're going to even collapse and other things. But giving you maybe something very small. You know, in the music journey, there are so many things that have happened. So if you're celebrating your music journey, basically I have a feeling that they don't disclose the number of artists, because others will feel
you leave it open.
Actually, others will feel that they have been left out, and yet even some of us even have a feeling that we promote some of these artists to a certain level. So when you leave me out, it pains me. Say, I out of all artists,
okay,
all the DJs,
I think,
you decide to leave me
I think that was one of the mistakes we talked about during the James Kennedy concert.
Of course, you can have your, it's like a secret, you can have your committee in your mind, but don't come up openly and say,
so and so is going to perform, so and so is going to be the host, so and so is
limiting who have that support.
All right, that scenario, Mos, a quick one. I want us to rewind back to Monopoly's concert and Black Harmony. These were two concerts that were very, very heavily attended to. The first was Monopoly. Congratulations to him yet again for actually, you know, bringing the idea into the minds of so many artists out there. He inspired a lot of artists. After him, so many artists came through. But of course, when he organized his concert, it was open. So many artists came and blah, blah, blah. A lot of them performed. Others got paid. Others just came to support and they didn't even ask for anything. Case at point is Black Harmony. When he organized his concert, the Black Harmony guys were, I think, paid around some good amount of money. I don't want to reveal. But again, when it was the time of the Black Harmony show or concert, they paid him less. And that thing brought a lot of issues. At some point, he even refused to accept the money. He was like, you guys, I paid you at least some good amount of money, some, you know, money that could really help. But you're paying me this money only for transport, something that can make me jump on a boat and maybe go home. Where is the fairness here? So it brought a lot of discussions. It brought a lot of issues. I mean, it brings me down to the point, why am I bringing this? Who is supposed to be paid? Most said established artists can always come and perform and leave without getting paid. But the point is, to me, I was thinking, at least if I can give you a 50K just for transport, for appreciation. Some of these artists drive, like J.M. Kennedy. I mean, 50K for fuel is not bad. Yeah, if you come and support me on my event and I be like, you know, yes.
You will not know how much someone has spent to come for your concert.
Yes, yes.
First of all, one thing that we take concert as a concert.
Yes, yes.
But I remember that most of the time, when I'm called somewhere.
Yes, yes.
Like when you call me in Nebi, Pakwachi,
yes, yes.
Koboko, wherever I go.
Yes, yes.
First of all, my brand, I always like protect my brand.
Yes.
Everything starts with dressing.
Yes.
Get what I'm saying? True. Everything starts with dressing. Now, if the clothes I'm going to put on, it's going to cost me around 200,000.
Yes.
If even minding about it, I'm giving an example.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, the shoes that I'm going to put, maybe I'm going to put in Timberland for around about 300,000.
Yes.
Or 250, depends on where I'm buying it from.
Yes.
Then I've come for your concert. And remember that maybe I'm driving. I come driving, I put in fuel. Maybe I've driven a distance from maybe Nebi to Arua.
Yes.
And I've attended your concert. After attending your concert,
yes.
Then, because me, I was just doing this one here in a way of also protecting my brand and extending my brand.
Yes.
Then at the end of the day, hey, when I tell you, when I come to give you a hug, man, thanks man for the concert was successful and so on. Just giving maybe greeting you.
Yes.
Say, man, thank you so much. Then you remove maybe some 50K.
And then you
give it to me. Want it to look like an insult? Because I was not expecting anything.
Yes.
And let it be like that. But when you give me 50K of all the money that I've spent coming for your concert, would it be an insult?
So was that a big insult? I mean,
of course, I'm trying to show you that some of these things we need to. One thing that people should understand, and I want to make it very clear. I want to emphasize on this.
Yes.
People should understand that we are here all to build up this industry here. You know how Arua has been so hard when it comes to organizing events and concerts.
Yeah.
It has been very challenging, and it's even still challenging, by the way. We have seen so many events have been flopping. Every time when you try to come up with some idea, it has not been successful.
It doesn't work out, yes.
So this is the time that, from the time Monopoly step up and say, now, let me take this challenge. I love that because Monopoly, initially, many events had not worked out. I think there are even that maybe I would have said it was a success, but without money, whereby I put in a lot of my money, but I did not get any. That was Jack Piwani in Matonge. People were many, but at the end of the day, they said they got to be police. I said, okay, fine. Because that was a sacrifice for a brother who had been, you know. So, in all, what I'm trying to say is that the first successful concert that we had in Arua City here was done on Monopoly. It gave us, it paved the way for
like inspiration.
So,
inspiration.
In all, what I'm trying to say is, you, if you start now thinking of money to make this unite, this what you have started, you're a wrong person. Let's not let us not think about money so much right now. Even I've been telling you something before.
Yes, yes.
Let's build up something that is going to work for the rest of us, for the rest of the years that are coming. Yeah. So if right now we are building something, let's not focus on. Okay, you can. I don't know how.
So now, like getting with this. How will a future concert be like? Let's say I've organized a concert, maybe because I didn't pay the people around me because of one or two reasons. I took it like support, but either way they took it in a different way. And next time I'm coming back with a concert, I mean, how will the work relation be like? I mean, that's the question, I think.
One thing that the artist you need to understand as a brand. I don't know whether it happens in West Nile. Already I have a belief that as a brand, if you're expecting some money, there must be a contract. There must be a contract that may be like, if you're going to use me, and we must agree. But if somebody does not give any deposit and you have not any contract with him, just not you're going to work for that person for free. Okay. This first thing. If we're having a contract, I have a contract with Liz that this is it. Liz has paid me over, let me say 500,000 is the balance of 300,000 shillings. I'm going to perform as a DJ on such a date. That means that you have already committed yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if somebody has not committed himself maybe to pay you, please leave it to go. We're all fighting to make sure that we build this, because now I've already seen the fans have started coming together to support the local talents.
Yes.
You, a person who is going to come up with maybe issue of, this is a small money that you come in just to have, and the other thing is, by the way, performances. Don't come and sing you as if you want to sing and even you want to die on the stage. Come perform one, just showing your support. You just make an appearance on stage. It's enough. Rather than you come, you want to own the whole show. And
okay.
These are the people who come and start,
yes.
be paid because I performed.
Not even I pulled out the crowd.
I'm saying, you do small thing that you can, because you're not the only one. Just some small thing that you know to just come out to notify that you've been there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Making an appearance. So you show that you're present, you're there by performing or doing anything that's very small. Leave it for others just to go.
All right, Liz, let me get you on this. What is going to be the public perception? I mean, you see at the end of the day when we have these discussions, I know there are so many people watching us down there. We're live on our Facebook page, just official page of West Nile Television, our YouTube channel. We're live over there as well. And of course, for those of you who are watching us on, the decoders across, I think it's a good one. These are things that we discuss and we see maybe if we can actually improve along the way. In one way or two. I mean, like most said, fans are trying to come back. The public is trying to get back to supporting the industry. But again, you know, when you support something, you expect at least, a positivity. Someone has actually supported. We have seen these events are working out of late. Very many of them, they're working out. But the artists are still on the same state of where we expect them to be. You have supported maybe artist A today in a concert. He has gotten the money. You have seen the crowd is there. I don't know what normal happens at the gate. That is none of my business as a fan. But I believe with the crowd, there must be some equivalence to the collections at the gate. But at the end of the day, this is the same artist who still actually remains the way they are. How will a fan be there? Let me have Liz first. How will a fan actually feel about that? Are we going to be retaining these fans? I've liked the way Aluru artists actually get back to their fans.
Yes.
You see a Lucky D concert today, in the next 2-3 days, he has changed. At least there's some addition or value addition to his personality or to his life. But you get a DJ organizing a mixtape party, tomorrow you meet this DJ with the same equipment.
It even becomes more WhatsApp.
Everything becomes, I mean, you see? How will our fans actually be?
He was using a MacBook, now he has gone to the equipment was using was the bigger one, now he goes to a control small one.
What is going on?
The challenge here is with us, the artists.
Yes.
Okay, let me say with us artists, because I'm not an artist.
Yes.
The challenge here with these artists, once they get a lot of money a money that they have never received.
Yes.
And it's their first time to receive that money. The
Yes.
excitement is too much.
Okay.
You see? Now you will now want to start calling your exes. You want to let them know
You
that
want to renew
you want to renew the contract with them again. You see? So this is a person who has not been going to clubs,
Yes,
but
yes.
that time you start seeing this person is going to clubs,
Yes.
going to have fun with friends or with the exes and all that, not knowing that this is the money that your fun.
You've not been driving now, right now. You hire a car and drive around.
You hire, not buy, you hire. That's the
You hire. You see, this is a problem now.
Yes.
Instead of sitting down and planning on how you can use
True.
this money,
True.
you know, like maybe
True.
now, since I've not been giving all that quality music for my fans,
True.
why don't I come up with something very good for my fans?
True.
See, because it's what they are now expecting out of you, because they know they have made that money.
True.
They expect you, one, to come up with a good music,
Yes,
two, even good video, by the way. You should not just come with the audio only. Those ones who are watching TVs,
Yes.
they want to watch the video.
Yes.
But we shall be like now, we always come here, we talk about audios, what about the video?
The videos,
You see?
yes.
So now when you come with a quality video, it adds up to you. The time when we want to come up with a concert, even you say, this man, for him, his money, the money that he always makes, he makes sure that he gives us something that we expect out of him. But this is the artist who makes money that they get after making the money very well.
You don't see them.
You don't see them anywhere.
You
Even
see,
alone in dressing.
Even the dress code
The dressing
alone.
code alone.
I mean, in Alur sub-region, Riasu Boy organized a concert. I was there for Lucky D's concert, and I listened to the inspiration from them. They told me that is Riasu Boy's car. He even branded it with Riasu Boy. I'm like, hey, how?
However small it is.
Yes,
It
you
is
see,
yours.
our fans. As an artist, your fans out there,
That's what they expect
they want
out
to
of
see
you.
you develop. They'll be very happy when you buy a car. By the way, it's very important. When you buy a car as an artist, to your fans, you are doing the best thing. Forget about these other things. Yeah,
They'll even have a reason why they should come.
they will even have a
Yes,
reason.
why
Next
to
time you
come
organize
again?
something, they'll be like, hey, I think this is what we
Now, when
we
the organizer
supported.
they're seeing you are going down, they say, man, it's not maybe our attendance is pushing this guy down. So you better not attend.
Our artists have this tendency, they have this excuse of saying, I'm doing something at home.
I'm doing something
which is
at
not
home.
bad.
Yes,
which
it's
is
okay.
a good thing, which is very okay.
That's one thing that
But
you
you need
should
to
know
do
is
something tangible
Now,
to your fans.
one thing that you should know is also these events are very expensive.
Yes.
They're expensive in a way that, yes, in a concert where you find around 2,000 people have attended,
Yes.
when you put it in terms of money, maybe someone gets around, let me say, 20 million. But what of the input?
The input,
money
yes.
that the person has put in.
But how do Alur artists make it?
Now, when you subtract the input, you may find that the artist is saving around 5 million. So 5 million, I think 5 million is not enough. I think with time, all the performers will be paid. But right now, as I'm talking right now, let us not focus on the issue of payment. What I'm saying that one day is, it's going to bring us down. Let us not have a negative energy. In a way that right now, we look at the crowd. Let's have an estimate.
Yes.
The biggest concert which has ever happened here is the one of who?
With the
Jem
crowds.
Kennedy. With crowd, we're looking at the crowd. Is it Jem Kennedy?
Yes.
It's
I think
Kennedy.
It is Jem Kennedy.
Jem Kennedy had the biggest crowd
Ever.
ever. So if Jem Kennedy had the biggest crowd ever, let's estimate now the number of people who can fill up that parking yard there at Chapter 1.
Yes.
Should we say around the 5,000 people?
I think around there.
Around
Okay,
there.
if 5,000 people times the amount of money, the cheapest amount of money, the ordinary, how much was the ordinary being?
20.
It was 20.
You are paying 20.
Yes.
It was
They're paying
20.
No, it was 20.
20.
Then you multiply and you see, and then look at the adverts, the police, the security, council, what.
No, let's look at this. If you're putting up an event, especially in Arua, the highest expense or amount of your expenditure, at least it can't go beyond 3 million.
It can go.
No.
It can go. Listen now.
For a concert.
Let me do some breakdown.
Yes.
Capital One has maybe that parking yard. Hiring it alone is around 5 million. Yes. Hiring the parking yard, equipment, and other thing is 5 million. Capital One. Then it depends on the person. If you're somebody who is very close.
For them, they don't always support.
And for them,
like local
no,
content.
it's a business. For them, they take out the business. You are brought for them business. They have to benefit. So whatever you come there, if their support may be like now, okay, we're supposed to pay us 5 million, but you can pay us 4 million. Then they give us about 1 million.
Because I was having that estimate because...
No, I'm just showing you what happens.
Yes.
Now you are having that parking yard at 5 million.
Yes.
And that's the amount by the way.
Yes, yes.
Then when you divide that amount in terms of numbers, I don't know how much you'll get. So that's 5 million. Then put in maybe running advert on the media houses.
Those ones are always free. At least I know that. That's why, okay, I was basing the 3 million thinking that maybe if it is a local show, Capital One can say, okay, since you are also, like other media houses do, none of these artists, you can testify, Monopoly, Black Harmony, HOTG, all these concerts that have been happening, none of them paid any coin to any media house, to any radio station. It's a lie. If they say yes, it's a lie. Arua One, Nile FM, Access FM, radio parties, all the adverts are always free. I think the biggest expense is always the venue. Like you said, it's the venue. Security? Maybe security. Security is always.
May be around 2 million or 1.5.
That's too much.
How much is it?
Security. Each police officer is 20,000.
Of course, but what of they work as a team?
Yes.
You must go down to.
That's why he was trying to break it down. Each
police officer is 20,000.
Now, if
you need like around 10 police officers or 20, that is when too much. For HOTG, so.
Then the bouncers.
The entire crew like this, I think you can hire them at around
500K.
Let's say 500, because bouncers are more expensive than the police officers. I don't know why. Each bouncer will always take 50K. If they help you, it is 40. So you need around 500 or even more to have these bouncers. But at least for the police officers, 200 is enough. You can get 10 police officers, each is 20. For them, they are happy with that. That is their work, actually. It's just like them being paid by government to go and, gather around.
Yeah,
but you're giving them extra money.
Of course, first of all, the bouncer, they don't expect any salary.
Yes.
But now the police officer.
Police is paid for security.
So
they're just giving you some kind of.
Yes. So, I mean, I think.
How should they put that on the police?
That is appreciation.
I think it's been appreciated.
Appreciation.
That is what?
Yeah, adding something for them.
Adding some value.
But of course, they are paid to provide security. It's supposed to be their work, their ionic work, but to protect us.
Now, the question here, as I want to ask one question. Maybe,
yes.
I don't say what. In case of anything that happens, because now I've had a policeman in my event. In case somebody maybe accidentally get maybe injured or killed while in the event, who is answerable?
Like
I've hired the police
to
take the security of the event.
Yes.
Somebody maybe start beating someone and someone maybe collapse or dies in the event. Who is answerable to the OC station?
But the police is on ground.
And the police on the ground, but
I'm saying
that come back to me the whole of the event.
Of course, will come back to you the whole
One, these are people responsible. One is the police itself. Two, the venue, the management of the venue. You'll always be answerable. And even the organizers of the event. Of course, you'll have to record a statement.
In all what I'm trying to say that it's to do with the security that not only lie
on the police. Yes.
Not only the police.
Everyone.
You as the
person who's you must provide security for yourself. If you feel that why you have sat is things are not going well for you,
then you move away from there. You go and change to another position.
Yes, that is how it is.
I mean, getting some point. Well, this has this in the long run, you'll find others even getting problem because they don't want to live where they are. Where you feel that you want to be, if you feel that there's something which maybe you feel like you're not comfortable, you move away. Don't wait till when something happens to you. That's when you For example, you sit where the light, these lights, they are very dangerous. This light they put on the stage. Sometimes this light is flashing on your eyes, flashing on your eyes. Tomorrow you start finding people like Fresh Kid and the Champion Good. Affected your eyes. You start putting one macho in there.
All right, but I think we need to also get the stakeholders understand all these things. If Capital One can start also giving discounts to some of these local, based artists, I think it will appreciate. But I think they are doing that. Their venue, if it is 5 million, if they give you a 3, I think it's a good thing.
Capital Launch, I think they are doing that. I don't think that the charges that they put on local, they put on the local artist within is not the same charge they put to maybe like to promote promoter with
yes.
that is from Kampala.
Yeah, true.
Because first of all, that is from Kampala, we pull one number.
Yeah.
But I think it's the time that everyone should understand that we need to work. Me as the DJ, let me do my work. As another MC, let him do his work. Liz has maybe a blogger or somebody who is going to pass the information to people
on media, mainstream media.
So that at the end of the day, we make sure that this entertainment we put to certain level whereby everyone is going to benefit at the end.
Yes.
Maybe with time to come, we all benefit. Reason being that when everything is now working for us, we not even know even the least artist, maybe the person who has never been here, who is not established, can put up a show. The crowd is going to come because it is a collective effort. It will be good for us. Yeah, and that's the time when even everyone, when they put their hand after the performance, the artist said, okay, fine, you have some 100K.
Yeah.
It's true.
But right now, I don't think that it's necessary. An artist, maybe you asking for money to be paid for your performance. And you should not perform to the extent that even, like I was even saying the other time, like I think this week, I think West B is having a concert. He's having a fan performance like a show around the opposite Alanos, around that place.
Okay. Yes.
Been there. So I was even sharing. I said now, like he's having a concert maybe the coming week. Why should you go and perform one a song? So it's better for you to come and say because if you perform all now, what will make people to hire next time maybe on the same venue?
Yeah, true.
So you do some 201. And now this way it brings us to the other thing of Afro Wine, where Afro Wine wanted to sing all his songs.
The whole night. I think, like I said,
Afro is a good friend of mine, by the way. Afro is a good friend of mine. But you should think of you are also the future for your music. If you come and perform all your songs on that very day, what will be the reason of maybe the management of Heritage Courts hiring you back to the same venue?
Just make an appearance.
Have some you reserve some of your performances so they can hire you.
Yeah.
But now you want to have everything on the stage.
You want to perform like it's your night.
As if it's your night.
So many guys are watching. My brother Sido is watching from Capital One. He's saying he actually appreciates the good work. Yeah, that's good. But of course, I think they're having a live band. There's a live band battle.
There's a live band battle
between Ratisholo and Vatam.
This coming Sunday.
I think it's this Sunday.
This Sunday. Battle. But I think it's a good one. Because it is a way of checking yourself. Yeah, of course. I'm a big pro. I always tell the DJs, all the DJs, they don't want to battle.
Yes.
Let them battle.
Let the DJs battle themselves.
Yes.
It will give you to know where you stand.
True.
Because you feel you are the best DJ, by the way.
Yes.
But with the battle, you will know that
there's someone who is
this guy here. He has something unique that I need to learn.
Yes.
So we learn from one another, but we shall never learn if we don't have these battles here. But this one now we know that this one is the best, but he don't get surprised.
But I think Rati came from Vata.
Yeah,
he was the lead member from Vata.
Yeah, he was the lead singer.
So he broke off from Vata, and now they're coming to battle.
Let them battle. We see who's who.
Okay.
It's like a father and a son battling.
But how is the father? It's Rati. Anyways, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I think it's happening this Sunday. We shall check through and see who actually does it better. Otherwise, more of these discussions we'll always get them as we continue through with the show. Tomorrow we'll be right back here. I think the time is running so much faster. But from us to you, we say, let's unite. Let's unite. It's the most important thing. Let's support one another in the industry. Let's see how we can pull that one artist who is so down there to the heights of the entertainment circles. I think that's the best way to actually do.
Actually, one thing that I just want to say, and I think it's the last thing that I want to pass to the viewers. Especially, let nobody stop you. Let us not stop our support to the ones who right now are able to organize concerts. Let's support these guys here so that we build up the future.
Yes.
Let's support them so we can build up the
because you are going to be there.
Yeah.
The next
now,
is going to be
to reach extent that now, as I said before, when to reach an extent that right now we know what you actually by the what just surprised so many.
Yes.
Because nobody expected that he could have put up a very powerful concert like that.
Yes.
And moreover, in one of the dangerous
we call it no-go zone.
No-go zone.
Dangerous venue where even the Hassan can testify what happened to him.
It's not easy.
Yeah, so it's not easy.
True.
So it has shown me that it is the bright future. Let us not be disrupted by this small amount of money. We want to be paid 50K. What is 50K going to change or change? It's not going to change anything. Let us just focus on maybe building up the industry. After we have built it, now we have that all the performers, even a dancer, when he puts up a concert, it's a success. That's when now we start thinking of paying you guys, giving you something very small. But right now, let's leave it as it is. Okay, there are some comments on our Facebook page. Let me recognize these guys. Twaha Wachawaseme is actually watching us live from Ariwara, that is Congo. We have, you know, a couple of them right there. Thank you so much, guys, who are actually watching us live on